Cucumelon, Peanut Custard and Zesty Days. 3 flavours from the new Lord Cogingtons range, and if you remember I did review a few flavours from these guys before and they were all pretty much very positive reviews, so naturally I've been looking forward to trying these. So the previous flavours from Lord Cogingtons I really enjoyed. The review is still available, you can go and watch that to see exactly what I think. But a lot of the flavours that were part of the original Lord Cogingtons range are now starting to be discontinued. And the reason for that is because these new ones are now available. And I think he's trying to focus a wee bit more on quality over quantity. So if you did like any of those flavours, go and have a look on their website because they may be about to discontinue them. But the only good kind of part of that is that they've dropped the price on a lot of flavours and there's a clearance section where you can pick up a lot of stuff. Yes, noisy fucking council vehicle, drive by my house now. But down to the business before we start tasting these. All the flavours today are 70/30 VGPG and you can pick them up for approximately £9 to £10 a bottle from lordcvapes.com. If you're a bit more stingy than that, if you don't like to pay, you can also get some pre-steeps, you can get some DIY mixes, some concentrates, so there's more than just one way to do this and you can make it a wee bit cheaper for yourself. What we're going to do today is we're going to start off with this flavour. So I've got that inside the Widowmaker RDA on top of the Titan PWM mod, my standard tasting setup. So we've got it on a 0.19 ohm setup and that is with a couple of alien coils in there, plenty of cotton as well. And we're going to start off at 4 volts which is 84.2 watts. So this is a summer vape. There is definite cooling agent in there and that's the first thing I notice on the inhale. It's fairly strong, there's quite a bit in it, but I don't think they've overdone it. I think there's probably just enough in there. But with that inhale you get a nice kind of 50-50 mix of lemon and lime. It continues through the exhale, but it is more than just a lemon and lime flavoured liquid with cooling in it. It's sweet in the exhale, but there's almost a kind of bitterness to that there, and I think what that is probably the rind or the zest of lemon and lime that you can taste in there, which gives it a really strong flavour, but it does give it a slight bit of bitterness. But it's not a bad thing, I think it really suits it. So overall, it's a very nice juice, probably not something I could all day vape just because of my flavour profile more than anything else, but this would be ideal for sitting out in the back garden on a nice sunny day and having a beer in one hand, having this in the other. It's nice and refreshing, a bit of a palate cleanser if anything. A very, very pleasant vape. So that was the first one from Lord Cogingtons and that was Zesty Lemon. The next one that I'm going to go for is the Chuck It Away Cucumelon. And that is a 70/30 VGPG as I said before. I'm going to go and rewick this, the Widowmaker RDA, and then we will get back to business. So flavour number 2, Cucumelon. A wee look at the bottles here, they're all pretty standard bottles for Lord Cogingtons, all of the same design, but they've got this nice steampunked kind of logo on it that I really, really like. So let's give this a wee try. Cucumelon. So this is a wee bit different from what I thought it was going to be. I did expect something to be very similar to the Stardust from Vape Wild. However, this is its own juice. I'll take all that back straight away. This is not anything really like that. So on the inhale, you get a kind of mixture of slight kind of cucumberiness and melon. But the cucumber is a good bit stronger than I thought it was going to be. I thought the cucumber would have been quite in the background, but it's actually almost a 50-50 mix during that inhale. And then as you exhale, The melon comes through a wee bit more, but you've got this kind of nasally, cucumbery taste, if you know what I mean. I'm maybe talking a wee bit of shit, but I don't really care. It's just completely different from how I expected it. The inhale is nice and sweet. The exhale with that cucumber becomes slightly bitter almost. It's almost like with the previous juice, the rind's in there a wee bit. It's almost as if there's a bit of cucumber rind in there that makes it just slightly bitter on the exhale. I think we'll drip a wee bit more in because this is really throwing me off. It's not as bog standard as I thought it was going to be. I am struggling to make my mind up in this juice. The cucumber in it, I think, is maybe just a bit too much. I'm really enjoying the melon in it. The honeydew melon has got a lovely sweetness to it, and it's a pretty spot on flavour there, but I just think the cucumber could have been doing with a wee bit less. I think there's a wee bit too much cucumber in it for me, and that kind of just takes away from the quality of the juice a bit for me. So a wee bit disappointed in the Cucumelon. There is a wee bit of things I would have done differently with it, mainly just that cucumber being a little bit more in the background and brought the melon out a wee bit. But flavour is very subjective, so you might think I'm talking shite. It's probably still worth a wee sample of this if you're putting a Coggy's order in anyway, because everybody just likes things a wee bit different. But for me personally, I'd have laid off the cucumber just slightly. So, on to flavour number 3, and we have the peanut custard, once again, Lord Cogington vapes, as you all know. Now, I have been a bit of a cheating bastard with this. When I knew I was getting a peanut custard, I pretty much knew there and then that that was never going to last until review time. So, straight away, it was right into the Widowmaker and tested. So, I have been in a bit of a rush to get this review done, but there was a queue, so I couldn't. So this has been teasing me for a while. I'd tried it, knew pretty much that it's fucking awesome, but couldn't vape it. So I've been quite keen to get this review out so that I can finish this bottle. But I will certainly be ordering more of this stuff. So today I am going to be testing this out in the Crown 4 with a pretty fresh mesh coil. I think that was only put in a day or two ago and hardly used. But I can tell you that this tastes absolutely fantastic in anything you put it in. I started off in the Widowmaker, I also had a wee go on the Zeus X with it, and it tastes nice and everything. So, the peanut custard, let's give it a go. So the inhale is a really nice strong custard flavour. It's a bit like the school canteen again. I think a lot of custards are like this, but it's really thick, creamy. It reminds me of that really stodgy yellow stuff that you get at school. You'd need to stir with a fucking shovel to get it moving. Tastes absolutely gorgeous, but the exhale is where it's a bit different from your bog standard custards. You have this kind of nuttiness running through your nose and kind of filling your mouth, and you kind of whack some nuts just rolling about your mouth. But then in the end of the exhale you get that kind of nice sweet tone to it as well. However, with that sweet tone, if you speak to Lord Cogingtons, if you follow him on Twitter or anything like that, you'll see that all the juices are tested, and not only do they test how they actually taste and their cloud production and all that kind of stuff, he also tests what they do to coils. Now, he did put a picture up a few weeks ago, and that was of a coil that had his juice in it for over a week. That coil was almost like new. So these juices are far from coil killers, and that's why I'm not afraid to put it into a stock coil tank. A lot of other juices that I really like, I'll use them in RTAs, I'll use them in RDAs, but I will not put them in a stock coil tank because it will cost me an absolute fortune in coils. Not the case at all with the Lord Cogington stuff. But for me, this peanut custard could be a new favourite. I've been absolutely dying to get this review out there so that I can finish this bottle, and I will certainly be ordering further flavours from the guys over at Lord Cogingtons. So head over to their website, lordcvapes.com. You'll find all their juices on there. As I said before, if you're a bit stingy, you can buy the premixes or you can buy DIY one-shots and stuff like that there as well. Don't forget to keep a wee eye out on Lord Cogington's Twitter because there's quite often discount codes available. I think there's one available just now because it's Easter and we all love eggs, bunnies and Jesus. Head over there and have a wee look. if you like what you see today, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button up there, and there's a wee bell symbol thing that will give you notifications whenever I upload to YouTube. And don't forget to leave a wee comment and a like as well. At the same time, head over to VapeTube and also subscribe to the channel there. You'll find all the usual people there that you would normally watch, as well as myself. And also YouTube are being a wee bit funny at the moment with demonetization. That doesn't apply to me because I'm a bit of a fucking nobody and don't really make anything from YouTube. But there's a wee bit of a clampdown on vape related stuff going on at the moment in YouTube, so it's always a good idea if you're an uploader to upload to VapeTube at the same time. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Plud Puffs, and I will see you in the next video.